Wait. Last night, I've been keeping my voice recorder by my bedside for in the middle of the night when I wake up and I had a dream and I do not feel like, writing it down. I could just speak it into here. And, that's basically what I'm saying. I haven't listened yet, but I had a weird dream last night and I can't remember much of the details. I was going to go listen to it at the end of my day now, just to see and to remind myself of what happened. But when I consider the things, when I consider the way my text will look later, later in the day after a morning where I had, come up and written half asleep, knowing how that looks, I'm kind of curious to hear this, because I just know there's tons of typing errors and just things that I don't understand. So I want to play this first on my camera, just because I don't know what to expect, and I'm trying to look for more excuse to record some different things.
I don't know, I still can't figure out what day it is. I remember I was
I'm like half asleep in the middle of the night.
I was looking around, and some boys earlier had been coughing. I'm not sure. And I remember staying in a small hotel room with them. I think it was a big hotel room with about 3 or 4 of them. Wait, there was one guy. He was trying to slander me in perjury. What was he doing? Oh my gosh, what was that guy?
I don't understand what I'm saying. I hope I didn't fall back asleep or something.
He looked at me he was like, so, there was not something you did 2 years ago when you were with this person? Was it with birds? Yeah, it was with birds. Yeah, okay. God, I can't wake up too much because I won't be able to get back. He was like, there's something you did 2 years ago. Oh my gosh, this whole part with me floating across the water with this girl, too. Oh my gosh, this is like the dream of the fucking century. I'm just too tired. I only got 2 hours of sleep. Why couldn't this come at a later time? This has been excellent.
Was it with birds?
Oh my gosh, that's right where I was when I woke up. Oh no, it wasn't. But I went walking across the water with this girl. And
I don't remember this at all.
and then to get back, we both climbed. This was a little bit before we went back to bed. We went across this water region, and I remember all these people from like old church and stuff were watching us as we went on. And we got to the end of the line, there was a guy with his birds, and he was like, you did something to these birds, didn't you? And I'm like, why do you say that? And he's like, because they're covered with this, and you came in contact with them a few years ago. And then he gave some really weird excuse, like something biblical, something almost like occultic, I'm not sure, for why I had done this to them, and they were covered with these things. They said that's not unusual, that they, this and this and that. And he said, but this one's not acting normal. And he thought that I had this big sin in my past that wasn't actually there. And I'm pretty sure I proved him wrong. And he accepted it. And then me and the girl went walking back across this very narrow wall to the left, immediately to the left, like a foot to the left of where we came by on that water channel. And we went creeping over this wall, and I was trying to keep up with her, and we were running down this aisle.
I'm starting to remember this a little more.
It was like a rail.
Yeah. Okay.
It was like, not a rail, but just, how there's those, Yeah, it's a rail, but it's not a huge one. It's not like a metal rail. It's just like a level kind of. And we were running down, and we were running into people's plates, and we were jumping all through this weird long place that almost reminded me of.
I can remember
When
this.
it looks down by the. It was almost a little bit like it was at the Dollar Theater area, but the other end of that place, where there's like the party outlet in the old Circuit City or something, and but there was like more restaurants here. But we were like running through it, and that's when I came to this giant house where I raced to the top. And that's the part that I was saying when I think of first picked up this quarter. Or maybe it's not, maybe it's not.
Oh, I said.
Yeah, I remember coming to the very top of the place, and I'm like, if I see this and it's not good, you know, what is this gonna be? Because this is the final part of the dream, so I'm like, this better not be something terrible.
Was this a lighthouse?
It's like supposed to be the final thing of life. Not like I was gonna die, but this is like the big thing of life. And I was afraid it was gonna be ironic, and then it would be turned into a nightmare. And I remember walking through, and it was like a really, I don't know how to describe it. It was a really high building, like a lighthouse. I forget, but I remember seeing like women up there. I don't know what they said, that they were like people taking care of them, people like nurses. I don't know. What was Stephanie's dad doing? Teaching me something, but then I ended up teaching him something. I'm not sure. I'm gonna go down and remember anymore.
He was teaching me something, but then I ended up teaching him something.
This place.
Is this another one?
I was in this building where I was standing there with like a popping. This giant, it's like the Rosali Tower.
This is
I was
this.
standing there. It was dark. It was a scary one, and I was standing like this little room
This is before the other one.
before like this big room, like in a skating rink. Or something, I don't know. And you walk outside, but my parents were sitting there waiting for me. They were seeing me off. And the guy, because I was like, this is supposed to be a weekend all my life again.
I remember this. There was like mascots or
The guy
something.
came up to me and he says, oh no, not that one. That one's way too much. And so he hands me a pink one that has a skeleton on it. It says this one won't do good. And he says, okay, you need to come out here and it's just like follow my lead. You gotta do this. And so we were bopping these people with it. And but then I went too far on one side, and then suddenly someone realized that if they went between us two, that it worked like some kind of goal, like in football. They're like, it's like a football goal. And so then they all tried to run between us two, which So I was on the path where it was easy to do. And so they all started getting through, and I managed to get one and hit them so hard that they bounced somewhere. These are people, by the way. There was something was Stephanie's dad. I have no idea what that was about, but he was like taking me around for most of the time. There was also something weird with like Tyler and Zach. I can't remember which. I think it was both. Oh, I remember something weird with Daniel too. Daniel was doing something weird. Like DMP's time, what was he doing? It's something to do with something I've done with him before, like something I watched at his house. Damn it. It was an animal too. There was certainly an animal. A dog. I was getting in trouble. He keeps away from somebody for a dog. Something I would not allow the dog to have.
I don't know what I was saying there at the end. Okay. That's not me half asleep. That sounds like me awake. Okay. Okay, so some of that was funnier than I remember. Some of that was duller than I remember. And there was a lot of garbled passages in there. It's just out of. There's a blinking zero again. Every time I say that, I see that. I don't know. Yeah, I'm out of minutes. Oh well. Okay.